YouTube, how we doing? We doing good? I'm sorry. I'm just happy right now. I just figured out how to fix this mic. It works. We are good. We're going to start making videos. We're going to start making money eventually. Not right now, but later. So something happened with yourrage and with his friend. Now, I usually try to stay out of it. I ain't gonna lie. I don't, start drama or whatever. I'm not that type of person that just be like, oh my gosh, a drama happened with this famous streamer or YouTuber. Cause I remember my homies were talking about yo, Ty Lil got in a fight in the New York Knicks parade. And I was like, I don't even know who Ty Lil is. I know who yourrage is though. I like yourrage. So it says, this video is by ohmeezy. It says, yourrage, painful betrayal broke the internet's heart. Let's go.
Today's the day I found out my best friend of 25 years has
25 years. I'm sorry. I'm making it worse.
been stealing from me. 50 bands minimum. My dog would have did anything for this gang. When he got locked up.
50 bands minimum. Oh, that hurt. 50 bands minimum? I never seen 50 bands in life. I couldn't imagine getting stolen $50,000. Oh man, I know he was feeling it, bro. I know he was feeling it. I ain't gonna lie. I know that hurt.
Who was there for you? You. When you was homeless, who was there for you? You. Whose house have you been living in for a year, gang? Yours, bro. So what the
I'm dressed for a funeral, sad as it is to say. Our favorite creators have always had people.
Hold on, the fit kind of tough though. The fit kind of, never mind. I can't be. I gotta keep my eye on the task. I gotta keep my eyes on the goal. I'm not good at that. I gotta get better. I ain't gonna lie.
That have been family members or childhood friends that have been considered as family members closely tied to them. Agent has his literal cousin Waleed, who started off as an editor, became a cameraman, and is tied to the hip to him. Duke has his actual brother Davo, who goes everywhere with him. Kaisenet has his brothers and his best friends Tylil and Punga with him. These people were there for you when it was just a camera and a dream. They were there for you when nobody believed in you. But what happens when they take advantage of that kindness and stop seeing that relationship as some sort of brother or family member and start to see it as something that can be benefited from financially? yourrage is a best friend of 25 years. Mind you, Rage is just 30 years old or something like that. Was exposed on the internet for taking...
Oh my gosh. I feel the pain. I feel the pain. I couldn't imagine, bro. Wait, why is he naked? Did he strip him and beat him up, bro? As a man, you don't strip people unless you beating them up, bro. Unless you swing that way, which is cool, but I think he
advantage of him for financial gain while Rage was providing.
Oh yeah. He whooped him. He whooped him right there. You hold on. You see that? Oh, that hurt. That looked pain. 2 bumps. I ain't trying to accuse you of nothing, Rage, but I don't think he just got that. That looked fresh. You know what I'm saying? That looked like something you just buy out the grocery store. That is a brand new bump. That is insane. Yeah.
Housing, jobs, money, and other opportunities, and supporting him at his lowest moments. But the real story isn't just about the money that was allegedly stolen. It's about how streamer yourrage has built something so successful that he can build something that he can take care of people who he's loved, only to learn that love and loyalty is not returned. If you're new to this and you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It's gonna go a long way for the channel. Be a part of my journey. Take care of me so I can take care of you. Just don't snake me in the end. Now, back into the video. Coming to the internet in a shaky voice and eyes watering as if he was just cutting onions, yourrage exposed his friend, his brother, and a part of the community. This didn't feel like normal streamer drama. This felt like betrayal happening in real time. Greg just wasn't an anybody. This wasn't some manager or some cameraman that he had hired down the line. This was somebody who had put in 25 years of Rage's 30 years of living. I keep pushing him up. He's 28. Really, he's turning 29 this year, but that's most of his...
Oh man. Ah, snap. So he knew Gang since he was 3 years old. He knew him since he was 3. Oh snap! I don't even know. I ain't know my friend since I was 3. How? Oh man, that I'm starting to feel it, bro. this almost making my eyes water. Shoot, like, I'm just saying, bro, like, imagine knowing someone you knew since you were 3 to steal $50,000 minimum, by the way. As in the maximum is Lord knows what the maximum he stole from him is, bro. It could be 100,000, 200,000, 300,000. It could be so much money gone. Like, bro.
His life. This is somebody who saw the ups and downs of Rage, and Rage saw the ups and downs of him. This is somebody who the YRG community saw, because like I stated earlier in the video, streamers have close connections with their friends and their families. When they're starting in this game, they bring up usually the people who they came up with, because nobody knows what they're doing. They're just kind of figuring this out. So it's tough to really see somebody that was close to him in this fashion really betray him and snake him like he did.
I've met him. I never would have thought he was like this. And the thing is, now it's unfortunate, bro. Now that boy Rage really gotta like look out, you know, because now you gotta think about it, man. This individual has nothing else to live for. This nigga don't got no job. I mean, depending on how much money he actually took, this man ain't got no money saved up. You know what I'm saying? This nigga truly has nothing to live for right now. And I'm saying in the aspect of like for Josh's safety, bro. It's like you could have asked for like a job. You could have asked for like, bro, listen, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Let me be like something. Like, put me on to like working, you know what I'm saying? Like, and this goes for somebody in the chat. One of y'all chilling with y'all rich homies, bro, ask for a job, gang. There's no point in stealing. Stop skimming off the top. Cause I'm telling you, this shit happens more than you think.
And I agree with what Dean the Great just said there. You can never expect somebody in this position to do this exact same thing. But he made a statement in the comments saying that he could have just asked for a job. He could have just asked for an opportunity. He could have asked him for some money. But truly and honestly speaking, that's not how envy, that's not how jealousy works in these situations. I don't want to overanalyze, but I think we've all been through situations in which we've known somebody, had a friend be jealous of us or somebody that we knew. And for what it's worth, if you did not have that situation, you were probably the jealous one. But it's kind of hard sitting back and seeing success of others while you are maybe not even struggling, but not having the success that they're having. And you want to fast track all those things. And I think that's exactly what happened in this whole Greg situation. And I know what some people are already thinking, $50,000 is a lot of money. And for what it's worth, it is a ton of money. But honestly, and ultimately at the end of the day, I don't even
That is the minimum, by the way. All right, I'm sorry.
think it's about the money. The money part isn't what's hitting the hardest right now. Money can come and go. What yourrage lost in this situation will come back to him tenfold and in a fast way. The painful part is that he gave Greg more than just money. He gave him an ear. He gave him a home. He gave him food. He gave him love, all those things. And you can't get those things back, especially after finding out that you were manipulated and taken advantage of. Sometimes you give people everything and they still want to take more. This is why yourrage sounds so hurt in this situation. He's not just saying this person stole from me. He's saying, hey, I carried this person through some of the hardest parts of their life and he still betrayed me. Sure, the money exposed the situation, but I'm gonna be honest with you. The real damage was the broken loyalty. Because when somebody this close to you betrays you, it makes you question everyone and everything around you in every facet of this relationship. You know what's really probably messed up in this whole thing is that I know for a fact, based off of how close they were and just how streamers operate, there was probably a level of, let's just say, looseness to how they probably dealt with each other anyway, specifically in the financial realm. What I'm trying to say is that Rage probably just gave him his card. And that's kind of verified in one of the portions of the video where Greg tries to use that as some sort of excuse.
Whose house have you been living in for a year, gang?
Yours, bro.
So why the fuck?
You gave me the card, bro. You gave me the card, gang.
And did what? Wait, when did I give you the card? For what? What did I give you the card for?
No, you didn't. I'm wrong. I'm wrong.
Yeah, he did give Greg his card, and I know people are probably questioning that, but that just shows how locked in Greg and yourrage were. But that does not mean that you just take advantage of this. I gave you my card just in case we needed to go to the store because we were out of mustard, or you wanted to buy some cheese, or hell, it was even your birthday and you wanted to go buy some shoes. Not run up a bill that was at the bare minimum of $50,000. That does not make sense.
The audacity to steal from your friend and come back right after is insane, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I would never scam any of my friends or like do any stuff like this to my family, friends, whatever. But if I did, y'all ain't gonna see me again. Like y'all ain't gonna see me. Like, I'm gonna already have my stuff by the time I do the scamming. Like, y'all ain't gonna see me again. Like, I don't understand how Like, you ain't getting your credit back. Like, that's just how it is. Like, that's just me personally. I would never do this, YouTube. I would never scam anyone's money. I repeat, I would never scam anyone's money. That being said, let's continue.
That is not me giving you my card. And I'm glad that Greg caught himself before it really got ugly and Your Rage exposed the nonsense and BS.
Nah, it already got ugly. Like, we saw his face. We saw his face. We saw them bumps. We saw them bumps across his eye. It already got ugly. It already got ugly. Like, before he started recording, bro, it looked like we cried together. I'm not gonna lie. It looked bad. It looked bad. Nigga was probably throwing stuff. Like, I'm just saying, it already got ugly, right? He just recorded it, like, when he was hurt. Like, and I'd be hurt, too, because still, for me, I'm socking one of y'all, for real.
That he was about to speak. And so now you've got to ask yourself, somebody like this who would take advantage of me in this situation, was this person really my brother, or was this person just getting close enough to me to benefit off of what I had going on? See, I don't think Rage was grieving the money at all. He was grieving the fact that 25 years worth of loyalty, that's from the sandbox, ladies and gentlemen, is just gone out the way. But what made this situation even more uncomfortable is that in front of him, Greg is standing. That's somewhere off in a distance. He's having to face the music in real time.
You gave me the card, gang.
And did what? Wait, when did I give you the card? For what? What did I give you the card for?
No, you didn't. I'm wrong.
Gang.
You told me.
You stand right there, bro. I don't want you in nothing. You don't what? I don't want to see you again, gang. Ever again in my life. I swear to God. I see you again, and I will. I'm doing you a fucking favor right now, nigga. I don't ever want to see you again, my nigga. Get the fuck out. Get on. Dead ass. Get on. I don't want to hear nothing.
Of course, Your Rage looks disheveled and distraught because his friend.
Yeah, he is doing him a favor. I'm not gonna lie. He ain't suing. He ain't suing, man. He lost more money, you know. Like, I'm just saying. He is indeed doing him a favor.
And just snaked him. Greg looks. I don't know. Is he in his underwear? Does he have on some lip balm? He needs some lip balm so bad.
Yeah. He got stripped down. Bang, bang, bang. I'm not gonna lie. He got beat. All right. He got beat, but we ain't gonna see that on camera, you know. And that's allegedly. But he if he did get beat, he deserved it. I'm just gonna be honest.
Bad. And I'm not saying this to really poke fun or prod at the situation, but I think it just shows the gravity of the actual situation. Rage looks hurt as hell. Greg looks ashamed, and rightfully so. And this is why I have trouble with these things being on the internet. Now, of course, I think it could have and should have been spoken on the fact that Greg did steal from him. He's a big part of the community, so not seeing him going forward would have YRG asking a bunch of questions, naturally speaking. But also, based off of these clips that I'm watching, this is like a lose-lose situation. The whole video has this uncomfortable feeling. Rage may have exposed him, but he doesn't look relieved in the slightest. It looked like someone who had finally accepted that the person that he loved is betraying him. Because don't get it twisted. I'm almost 1,000% certain as well that there was chances and chances given, and Greg took those chances over and over again and still took advantage of them. I don't think it was just one day that it popped up that Greg had stole $50,000 from Your Rage at bare minimum. There were probably signs here. There were probably signs there. But all of a sudden, it just became so undeniable that it had to be called out. I think this is why the clip hit so hard for so many people. It didn't feel like Rage was trying to farm any sort of content. It felt like Rage was trying to process a betrayal in real time. This didn't feel like Rage was trying to destroy Greg, for what it's worth. It felt like Rage realizing that Greg had already destroyed them in their relationship. And I think this is where the story becomes bigger, because there is a problem that a lot of these successful streamers face when they get to this level.
You know, in life, man, you if you are blessed enough to be able to provide people with opportunities and comfort, a lot of people gonna be willing to take. It's in their selfish human nature. But you would hope that it's at least reciprocated with loyalty, love, whatever else, you know? I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I don't even feel sorry for a nigga, bro. Because it's like, I think it's in us. It's like, I think it's within humans to just see somebody crying like this and then to feel bad for them. But like, stealing money is like a choice, man, you know? Backdooring your mans is a choice, bro. Come on, gang, you living free. You get mad opportunities.
I want to put people in the mind of a streamer / content creator. You're young, you usually start off with like a PlayStation 5 or some blue snowball Yeti microphone. You start making videos, streaming, doing content. And then seemingly overnight, even though there were years put into this, you are all of a sudden making tons of money. Like literally the switch can flip. And it's not like these people are any sort of business savvy, professionally minded individuals. These are just people who are doing things for fun. And then the money started flowing in. The opportunities started flowing in. And some of the first thoughts is, hey, I want my friends to come along the journey with me. I want this person to be put on, that person to be put on, X, Y, and Z. And for what it's worth, life is hectic. You're going from left, right, up, and down. You haven't filed your taxes in 2 to 3 years. You don't even have a business bank account. There's been so many streamers and content creators that I've worked with that are doing everything out of like Cash App or Chime, literally getting sent tens of thousands of dollars on a monthly basis from like Google to a Chime account. No disrespect to Chime, but at some point you got to get an actual bank. And as a content creator, you just don't get comfortable in the chaos, but the people around you get comfortable in the chaos. Hey, this person isn't at home because they're at this award show, that award show, this award show, so I can take advantage of the car here and there. Or hey, this person now has 2 or 3 business accounts and, you know, they're making $100,000 a month. So what is $600 gonna look like missing from their account? If I start wearing their shoes, if I start wearing their clothes, if I start using their name in the streets saying that, you know, I do this, that, and the third and the fourth, maybe I use their secondary apartment because they're in Atlanta for 2 months. Blase, blase, blah. The creator may not mind because they feel like, hey, I take care of you. All I expect back is loyalty, respect, and love. But people have to realize that money changes relationships. Same person you see as family might start seeing you as access. The same help and generosity that you give to others, they might start feeling entitled to.
Yo, greed is like an insane thing, bro. Shit like this is scary, bro. Especially like seeing, like being around them. He was mad cool, dude. He was like super chill. And he fucking was taking money, bro. That shit's scary. Like, cause this is the thing, chat, and I understand it too. Cause you're like, it's probably like, yo, how does he not notice? How does he not notice? When you are doing so much shit and you are handling so much shit and you are like the bread maker and you trust somebody to like handle the things that you can't really do right now, you're not gonna be checking your account to make sure like, okay, so they not just taking some shit like and pocketing it and shit if I tell them to go do a little store run or some shit like that. You're just like, okay, I can trust this person. Like they're gonna do what needs to be done.
Yeah, for real, cause like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I couldn't imagine anyone else handling my money except, like, my mom, right? Because, you know, like, it's moms, right? But even then, some people's mom, you know, like, niggas still, like, they will just take your money. And, like, one dude said, like, money really sometimes ruin relationships. Like, it's really the root of all evil. So it's like, man, you gotta, like, be careful for real. Because, like, you just never know when greed just come attack you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know when your homie one day, he could just steal your money. Like, man, it's sad, but it's true.
And then, like, I'm gonna take care of them for doing that. So it's like, yo, to be blindsided like this, I know that pissed him off when he said, bro, you gave me the card. Yeah, not to fucking siphon money from me. What the fuck?
And once someone gets comfortable depending on you, they might stop appreciating what you give and start looking at what they can take. And this is what makes the situation so painful, because it's not like Greg was stealing money because he needed to steal money. Like he needed this financially speaking. Rage was already helping him. He was already providing for him from a shelter perspective, from a food perspective, from a job opportunity perspective. All those things were provided for him. He was just taking for the sake of taking. I ain't gonna lie.
Why would you do that? I mean, I know why. Like, bro, money just changes people. Especially if it's like right there and you're thinking like, bro, how would they know? Like, they're making all this money. Like, how would they know if I'm taking a little bit here, taking a little bit there? Like, dude, they're not gonna know. And it's not like it's hurting them. Even if it didn't hurt him, it's your homie. Like, literally someone you could probably ask for, like, yo, like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, and I know, like, I hate doing this, and you know, but bro, if I could just get this, and I could try to figure out how to pay you back. Bro, this is so fucked, and I feel super bad for bro. Bro, this is exactly why I just be like, it's so hard to trust people, bro. Especially when you're at the level you're at, and you're in the situation you're in. You would think, if for someone you knew for 25 years, they would not be one of them people.
At the end of the day, your rage is going to come back to streaming and make that money in a month, maybe 2 tops. He'll be able to replace whatever other financial things Greg took from him, and he won't even remember it, to be quite honest with you. Hell, he probably wasn't missing that money in the first place. I know that sounds crazy. It was $50,000, but still. But what he will miss is the person that he, you know, looked to talk to about relationships, friendships, family stuff. He'll miss that brotherhood, that kinship that he once had. He'll miss everything that Greg was providing, and ultimately it was a lifetime. We're talking about 25 years of friendship, and he's 29 years old, so a lifetime of friendship, and what would look to be a lifetime more over some money. So while he can land a brand deal, or while he can do a marathon of streams in order to get that money back, there is no brand deal for loyalty. There is no brand deal for friendship. There is no way to AdSense your way back into losing somebody that you.
Oh, good video, man.